So when you've taken her out of the boot, did you take the clothes off her in the boot, or did you take clothes off her in the ground?
On the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Now obviously she had, at this stage, there was a lot of blood, and did she have injuries to her face? Did you notice any swelling or...?
Yeah, the right side of her face.
Yep. It was quite...
Up near her eye.
Yep. And that's from when you punched her when she was on the ground? Okay. And you said you threw some wood on her, or branches and stuff, and then did you put the fuel on after that, or did you put the fuel on before?
After that.
After that, okay. And you've put her clothes back in the car?
Yeah.
Yep, in the boot. Okay, so then did you use match to light the fire, or did you use cigarette?
Put some petrol on a stick, and I lit a match on that.
Yep.
And I chucked the stick on there.
Yep. And what about the match, where did you put it?
I think it's still there, probably.
Did you throw that in the fire, or just drop it?
No, I dropped it where the stick was.
Okay. Is that far away from the body, or...?
No.
No. Okay. So when you travelled, did you stay around long to watch your body burn, or...?
No, I left straight away.
You left straight away? Now, so was it well alight? Was the body well alight when you left, or you didn't take much notice, or...?
Yeah, it was well alight. It took a second. Petrol starts fast, so...
Yeah. Okay. And then you travelled home. Which way did you go home?
Same route.
Same route?
Yeah. I think I went and put our car on Pike Road.
Yep.
And I walked the rest of the way back home.
What about her earrings, engagement ring?
Don't know, I might have taken that off earlier.
Earlier? Where did you take those off?
Probably when I was at home with her. When I went and collected all her stuff at the high school. Would have been. Not her earrings though.
But her engagement ring, you remember taking that?
Yeah.
Where did
high school.
Where did you put her engagement ring?
Don't know. Chucked so much stuff out.
Yep. So you got rid of that with her clothes, did you, or...?
I would have chucked it in a bin somewhere when I chucked everything else out, but...
Okay, so, but you do remember taking an engagement ring off her finger?
Yeah, she wore 2 rings.
Wore 2 rings? On the same finger, were they, or...?
No, different fingers.
Yeah, what fingers were they on, do you remember?
One on the right index finger and the other on the left, I think.
Right index, or...?
Nah, this one.
Ring finger?
Yeah, ring fingers.
Okay. So, and you took those off at the school?
Yeah.
After you walked back, or before you went home the first time?
Before I went home, when I collected all her stuff, I think.
Okay. Why did you take her engagement ring off then?
I don't know, I was just scrounging up her stuff. Make sure I didn't leave anything behind.
Okay, so it was in her handbag, in your cupboard then, at some point, her engagement ring?
Would have been, yeah.
Yep. Do you remember when you went home that afternoon to go through her stuff? Did you remember seeing the engagement ring?
Yeah, would have still been in the bag.
You didn't mention it before, that's all. You mentioned other things like her credit cards, wallet.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. So, you remember seeing it then? You remember seeing her engagement ring?
Yeah, it would have been.
Okay. Do you have any place where you may have stored some of Stephanie's belongings for later on, or have you stored them at the TAFE or the school or anywhere else? You disposed of them all?
Yeah, just her bra that was in my bag. But
yeah. Why did you keep the bra? Like, you've disposed of everything else, why the bra?
I honestly don't know.
Don't know?
Maybe I wanted a souvenir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something to remember it by?
Probably, but I had no real reason to keep it.
Why the bra though? Why not any other item?
I think it was clean.
Did you wash the bra?
I chuck it in the washing once, yeah.
At home or at school?
At home.
At home. Okay. When did you wash her bra?
Tuesday afternoon, evening would have been.
Okay. Her engagement ring, can you think where that would be?
No.
Was that in a bin? Do you know if that was taken to a bin? Do you know if that was thrown out a window? Do you know?
It would be in a bin somewhere, but I have no idea where.
Which, you don't know which bin?
No.
A bin in Leeton or a bin in Griffith?
In Leeton, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Located at the back of the premises near where we believe her motor vehicle was parked was a used condom on the ground. Can you tell me anything about that?
Nah, might have been an old one.
Might have been an old one.
I haven't done anything with her.
So did you sexually assault Stephanie
No.
while she was alive
No.
or deceased?
No.
Okay. When you took her out to Kokopara National Park, are you able to tell me the time that you took her out there?
The time I got there, it might have been 2 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. And whereabouts, you say near Jacks Creek, can you describe for me the precise location near Jacks Creek that you put her body?
If you drive past Jacks Creek, but don't go into it, somewhere between 10 and 15 metres on the left-hand side, there's a clearing with a fallen over tree where her body was.
Okay. And you say you used petrol.
Yes.
Did you place any timber under or over her or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you place the timber, under or
On
over?
top of her.
Sorry.
On top
On
of
top
her.
of her. Okay. And how big was the fire?
It was quite large.
Did it burn any other area there? Is there any other area burning?
No, I think just the immediate surrounding, but not a whole lot.
Okay. How long did you stay there for while her body was burning?
I left straight away.
And where did you go then?
To Pike Road to park her car.
Okay. On your camera, you had 2 photos of the deceased body.
Yes.
Are those photographs of Stephanie?
Yes.
Can you tell me why you took those photographs of Stephanie?
No.
Okay, so can you just outline your movements on Sunday for me in relation to the school, when you got there, how long you were there, and when you murdered Stephanie?
Okay. I went to the high school about 7:30, worked for a couple of hours. When she was ready to leave at about 11:30, I took her into the store and killed her. I put her into the trunk of her car. I got the high pressure cleaner out, cleaned the high school and her blood. I drove her car to my house, parked it behind the shed so nobody would see. Went about my day, and at about 1 a.m. Monday morning, I left the Kokopara National Park. At about 2 p.m., I dumped her there and burned her. I drove back to Pike Road, put her car there, and I walked home.
Now we spoke to you on Wednesday night, on the 8th,
Yes.
and we spoke to you about certain scratches that I can still see on your face now.
Yes.
Can you tell me where you got those scratches from?
Several of them are from Stephanie Scott
And how did she do that?
with her fingernails.
And when did she do that?
When I tried to kill her. When I killed her.
When you killed her?
Yes.
Okay, so you say that you've... Can you just tell me exactly what happened when she walked... When you first... You said you were waiting for her to come out, were you? You were waiting for her to finish her work?
Yes.
Okay. What exactly happened then? When she finished her work, what did you do?
I picked her up from behind with my right hand over her mouth and my left hand around her middle. I dragged her into the store. I closed the door behind us, chopped her on the floor, and I beat her to death.
You say with your fists?
Yes.
Did you use any other weapon?
I did use a knife as well.
A knife?
Yes. A clip point knife.
What?
A clip point knife.
What's a clip point knife?
It's a knife that's angled from the top and again at the bottom. It should be at my house.
Where was she when you first saw her?
She was in the staff room upstairs for the English drama math teacher.
Okay. What was she doing?
She was working on a computer.
Was the staff room door open, closed, or
Open.
where were you at that time then?
I was working, had a high pressure cleaner out to clean the garbage bins and put some of the garbage bins upstairs. That's when I saw her.
In class, in the staff room?
Yes.
Did you say anything to her at that time?
No,
Did she say anything to you?
no,
Did she see you?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I walked by the door, so she probably knew I was there.
But you didn't say anything to her?
No,
So what? So she's here in that room alone, is that right? Is she in that?
yes,
In the staff room alone. Did she? You say you got a feeling that you had to do it. What feeling? Can you describe that to me? Upon seeing her, what feeling came over you? Like, what did you feel?
that I had to kill her. I wasn't angry or anything, basically emotionless, just that I had to kill her.
Yep. Did you start waiting from that moment?
No, I continued working.
How long did you continue working till you went and waited?
Until she was ready to leave.
How did you know she was ready to leave?
She put the alarm on in the admin. She said she was leaving.
She said she spoke
Yes.
to you.
I was by the front gate at the time, so was she. That's when I picked her up at about 11:30, I think.
Yep.
She was walking towards the front gate.
Towards you.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I grabbed her.
Where did she speak to you? You said she spoke.
When she was walking away from admin towards the front gate.
And what words did she say to you?
I'm going. Have a happy Easter.
I'm going to have a happy Easter.
Yes.
Did she get past you out of the? Did she get through the gate?
No.
No, you got her. And you said you grabbed her
Yes.
before she got out of the gate.
Yes, the gate was locked.
The gate was locked.
Yes.
Who locked the gate?
I think she locked it behind her when she came in.
Okay.
Apart from the episode that you started when you were 14 or 15 and you tried to strangle a school teacher
Yes.
in Holland, have you had any other episode like that between then and this episode that happened on Sunday?
I've had a lot of violent thoughts, but I've never acted on them.
Okay. So when you say you had a lot of violent thoughts, can you describe to me what those thoughts have been?
About killing various people I've met.
Yep.
Hurting them. That's about it, really.
And is there any reason why you wanted to kill these people or hurt these people?
No, I think I might have some mental problems, but I've never done anything to me to deserve it.
Are you able to tell me why you got angry at Stephanie and why you wanted to kill her?
I didn't really feel anger, I just wanted to kill her.
Oh, so you didn't feel anger?
No, I
You
don't
just
feel
wanted
a lot
to
of
kill her?
emotion.
Okay. So you just wanted to kill her?
Yes.
Can you tell me why you wanted to kill her?
No, I think it was just my mental health acting up again.
Okay.
One of my obsessions, rages.